values that made this country great. And it may take some renegades going rogue to get us there. It may take folks shaking it up to get there. We've got to do this together.
Joining us now is the closest we can get into insight to the political phenomenon that is Sarah Palin. It's Tank Jones, our amazing tour guide during our recent trip to Anchorage, a man who's had a lot to do with the Palin political machine as bodyguard and manager for Levi Johnston. Tank, it is really good to see you again. Thanks for agreeing to do this.
Anytime, Rachel, anytime.
So down here, everybody has been debating whether or not Governor Palin is going to run for president. She's now done this ad that seems like a presidential ad. Does it seem clear to you that she's going to run?
Well, she said if nobody else would, she would. And I was thinking to myself, since the conception of this country, somebody just ran for president, and I don't know, if we don't have anybody run, then she'll run. That's what she said. So, I don't know.
If the presidential...
But the commercial, it's a good commercial.
It is.
It's a good commercial. She left me out of the commercial. Why didn't she invite me? I don't understand.
If the presidential campaign starts now, that was the big debate, right? After the midterms, do we get to sort of have a little policy for a while, or we go right into the presidential campaign? Turns out we go right into the campaign. And if that campaign starts now and she's running, all that national media attention is going to shift back up to Alaska like it did after John McCain named her as his running mate. And what's the national media going to find up there? What's the Alaskan perspective on Palin now since she has quit as governor?
Well, they're going to be surprised because even in her own state, she doesn't have support that people think she has. Now, she has more support outside of Alaska than she does in her own state. And I believe if she ran, and I really hope she do, because, wow, that's going to be some good jokes. But if she runs, she's not going to have the support that she thinks she's going to have in her own state because she quit. And people don't like quitters.
Is that the basis of why people are down on her in Alaska? Because I think people, when she got picked for vice president, people didn't want to know what her reputation was in Alaska because they wanted to know how Alaska was going to vote. It felt like that Alaska was going to vote Republican no matter what. They wanted insight into whether or not she was a good candidate and a good person, and that's why they went to Alaska. But do you feel like that the anger about her up there is about her quitting?
No, that's probably one of the things. But on the token, she doesn't have a message that's gonna bring the whole country together. She keeps talking about us against them. So who is us and who is them? This is one country. So who is us and who is them? Is she talking about the Tea Parties? I mean, that's just a fad to me. The Tea Party, that's not going to be around. In the next 5 years, you won't even hear Tea Party unless somebody having a tea party with real tea. You know, that's just a fad. That's my opinion.
Tank, as somebody who knows...
But she doesn't have a message.
As somebody who knows Sarah Palin because of your work with Levi, because of your long-standing time in Alaska, you feel like it would be good for Democrats if she ran?
Oh, I would love to. I would endorse her. I would love for Sarah Palin to run for president. I'm saying that publicly right now, nationally. Please, Sarah, run.
Tank Jones, I had such a good time with you in Anchorage, and I'm really happy that you agreed to be on the show with us tonight. Thanks a lot for joining us, man. It's really good to see you.
I appreciate it, and you got to come back.
I will. I was really hoping that the whole Senate was going to hang on whether or not it was Murkowski or Miller or McAdams so that we could go move up there for weeks. But it doesn't seem like it's going to work out that way.
No, it's not.
All right, thanks, Tank.
Poor Joe. Poor right. Joe. All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, Tank. That does it for us tonight. Again, the news on politics this hour is that we have had news within the past hour. NBC calling the apparent winner in the Washington Senate race as Patty Murray. Patty Murray prevailing over the Republican Dino Rossi in that race. Dino Rossi tweeting his concession tonight to Patty Murray. So Patty Murray will be returning to Washington as the Democratic senator from the great state of Washington.